Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews and I both agree that Cassidy was off the chain, man. She was wild and she wasn't as innocent as many think. She had a very high drive, and Diddy was just trying to, nobody's innocent, but Diddy was, according to her, he was, the guy, the S worker said that, Diddy was very protective of her while he was slinging his so-called huge pickle all up, all around and around and through. But, he said he actually got her pregnant, he got Cassidy pregnant, and he's, Diddy was very protective of her and jealous of him at the same time. He paid a man to compete against him. He said Diddy had a little Willy Wonka. He wasn't that big, and he said he was 3 times bigger than Diddy down there. And Diddy was Diddy was insecure. Because of that, he was insecure. And it's just a wild situation all the way around. The fact that, she was going like that. She got pregnant, and you would think that they would use something, but they was acting like, I guess they was acting like that, diseases wasn't out there. And he said that as far as the STD part, she got that from messing around with, I guess, guys who he didn't know about, you know what I mean? So he said, but she was going hard. She was going harder than hard. And he said that, she would ask to hang out with him and this and that. She had got kind of addicted to him, or emotionally addicted to him from all of the squeezing and the squashing, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the whole thing is wild scenario. And I think that's why he got off, because they started to realize that it wasn't really too much force going on. It wasn't too much force going on with these, with these women, especially her, so this, so they was going back and forth, and that's the type of relationship they had, arguing and, bickering and arguing and tussling type of relationship that they had, so that's just wild, so the whole scenario, the whole thing is wild, and it's just wild, man. The guy was saying that he was getting paid $5,000 a wop. The only time he didn't get paid was when he said he was really under the influence because of the diddler juice or whatever, the oil, whatever that was in there, the juice or the oil made him so high to the sky that he just gave him $1,500 just to roll out, just go on out, man, go $1,500. It's just the whole thing is strange, man. The whole thing. He coming out. He said he wrote a book, and they didn't ask him to come on the stand because they figured he was going to tell the truth, that it was consensual. It wasn't no force there. Diddy didn't do no forcing for her to do anything. Wasn't no manipulation. This is things that she wanted to do. This is things that she wanted to do. So it's just amazing, man. But I'm Alan Millionaire. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification, bell button. Send me a friend request on Facebook at Bantuguy, Bantugui. You want to holler at me about anything, message me on Instagram at Alan Millionaire Show. God bless. Stay up. We out.